Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this cryptocurrency analysis update on the Bitcoin chart, where I am going to walk you through exactly how or better said, we in the tribe are trading our way through the current consolidation phase on the micro time frame on Bitcoin. Let's dive straight into it as I walk you through the chart. So as you can see on the macro perspective, we have been hitting resistance. I have done a live stream exactly 1 week ago by now, where I literally said we were trading here at the top of this overall range at that $31,000 region, where I said Bitcoin would not be Bitcoin if it just smashes straight through that kind of level. So I said in that live stream, I expect some messing around, low volume games around before we see any further continuation. And now look at what happened. Since then, we have been retracing and currently remain range bound. Now let me tell you exactly how I have been trading it and how I have been coaching our members through the current price action so that they can fully understand what's going on and trade their way to profitability as well. Now, the following thing is going on at the chart, right? So what I said, I gave some analysis and the price at the time was sloping downwards, right? Where I said like, okay, we have two levels going on within this range over here, which are two daily levels. These for me were the confining levels that would basically give us a line in the sand so that we can trade this structure while it is making its decision, right? So I'm looking for this range to occur overall, right? So messing around, but with these levels, we can look our way to day trade our way through until price is simply going to make its decision. So with these two levels established in the Crypto Compass updates at the time, I mentioned, do you know what would be the best case scenario is either to have a fake out to the upside and then to the downside, or in the other way around. It is about the idea, right? So taking out liquidity on both sides, then have another really big fake out before we see another increase in price. This was done a few days ago. And as you can see, what happened over there, we got that fake out to the upside first rather than to the downside. So we've traversed upwards over here, right? We've traversed upwards over here. And then very locally, I gave that update. We are consolidating fairly unhealthy as we are reaching this resistance level locally, right? Where I said like we are still consolidating in a rather unhealthy way. The VWAP is now the most important level to lose, and after getting rejected from that 618 level, I want to see a loss of the VWAP for follow through and activated a rotation towards the lower daily level. Now, as you can see, surprise, surprise, what happened? We did got our rejection and eventually we made our way full on to that daily level. Now, while that was happening, we also had some new information presented to ourselves, because what I spotted in yet another Crypto Compass update was an upward sloping trend line, where I said it would be so ideal to essentially search for that liquidity to the downside. In other words, $30,000. I said one thing I would add to the update, $30,000 is a psychological level. It would be epic to fake out to the downside and trap everybody longing $30,000. And then I posted a funny meme to top it off with some humor. And look, surprise, surprise, what did we got? We did fake out to that $30,000. We wicked straight into that lower daily level over here, and we have gotten our reaction thus far till now, giving us that almost 2% increase in price, which is absolutely brilliant. And even more better, as we were hitting the level, I have been coaching the group, the tribe in the Discord community, exactly through every single step of the trade, where I shared my philosophy on, okay, what is going on here at the very lows, and if you have missed that entry, how can you actually now approach that price action so that you can still get into the trade with increased probabilities and trade this with confidence. As we were walking through the price action, ultimately I gave this this exact way of how you could think of going about the trade, which gave us eventually 3 possible entries at the lows, at that retracement, putting in that higher high, or a more conservative entry after we've reclaimed 30,100, which was important resistance at the time. Now, as you can see, we have reclaimed exactly that $31,000 resistance, where we've bounced initially, had a retracement straight into the golden pocket, right? Straight into the golden pocket, ultimately consolidating more or less around that $31,000 levels, eventually did reclaim that, and look at where we are at currently. We are on our way to have that bounce, only for me to walk through every single step, answering all the questions that everybody might have about price action, about how to trade it, about volume, about market structure, coaching through every single step. And look at what we have got going on here. Currently, we are on our way back to a full-on another rotation to the highs of this local range. So by now you should already have an idea of what I'm looking for. Simply, I am looking for either a rotation up to the daily level, where we can look for that reaction again as the range continues, right? Or we can simply wait for that weakness to come into during the rotation, and then scalp a short trade, once again looking for that daily level again. And this is how I am looking to trade this local range, where everybody is really anticipating on that massive move outside of the range towards that $40,000, or people who are thinking that this is the top, right? Or a distribution range where they expect yet again $24,000. In the meantime, while everybody lets their emotions run really, really high, and boy, let me tell you, based on what I see in the order flow, the emotions definitely are running very high, which makes this a very high quality range to trade off of. So in the meantime, while everybody else is making up their mind, we instead are making profits by trading this local range and simply trading our way through until we get a bigger break of either of these levels, and we can look for simply the next level and further progression of the price chart. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we trade in Thrive Labs, including coaching, including every step along the way. Beginner, intermediate, advanced levels, doesn't matter, we got your back. So check it out. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and hopefully this gives you a little bit of a guideline on how my approach is while trading the charts, as the bigger picture has yet to unfold, which basically boils down to just simply trade the range. If you like this video, then please leave a like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give our website a visit. Have a great day, y'all.